We have opened the NBA Game 6 from 2019 worksheet. Go to the View tab and choose New Window so that we can open up a second window. Hold down the Windows key and press the right arrow key and reselect the Excel window on the left. On the right, go down to the bottom and choose the sheet for the NBA Game 6 2019. Follow the instructions on the left. We begin by row 2, selecting cell A1 and making the text bold by clicking on the B in the font group. Go to cell E2 and type in TP for total points. Press enter. Go down to cell A11 and type in total and press enter to accept the text. Select the text from A2 to E11 by click and dragging from A2 down to E11. Go to the font group and from the borders drop down, choose all borders. Hover between columns E and F and click and drag to the right so that the width of column E is at least 200 pixels but less than 250. This will make it easy to enter the formula in cell E3. So in cell E3, type in equals, click on B3 for the field goals, multiply by 2 by pressing Shift 8 and 2, enter a plus by holding down Shift and equals, click on C3 for the 3 pointers, multiply by 3, Shift 8 and a 3, enter a plus sign by Shift 11 and click on D3. Press enter to accept the formula. Copy down by clicking on the cell again, hovering on the fill handle, click and dragging down to fill down to cell E10. In B10 we have a formula from the auto sum and we'll use the formulas tab. Click on formulas. On the left in the function library, click on the auto sum. The first one is sum. Click on that. It automatically selects B3 to B10, so we just press enter. We're going to copy that formula across, so we click on B11 again, hover on the fill handle, click and drag to the right. That fills across to E11. Select the bottom row from A11 to E11. Go to the font group in the Home tab and choose a blue color. Click on E11. Click on the Clipboard Format Painter to copy the blue coloring. Then apply that to cells E2 down to E10. Select column E at the top and double click on the border between it and F, and that auto formats the column width. Let's have a look at the final look to compare, and the table looks good. We now have 2 charts to prepare. The first chart is a stacked chart for the players showing scoring shots. The second chart is a total scoring graph for each player. We'll scroll the instructions so we can see all of those. Create chart 1. We select A2 to D10. So we have the players and their scoring shots. Create a stacked column chart using the charts group in the Insert tab. So we choose the Insert tab. From the charts group, we need to get a stacked column chart. So we go to the column chart and from the drop down we choose the stacked one, and that is the second one there. Reposition the graph so it's at the right of our table. Line 20 of the instructions, drag and size the handles to stretch it to the right so all the player labels are on one line. I'm going to change the magnification so we can see it in the split screen mode. So I'll drag that to the right. We can now see all the player names on one line. Change the chart title to Raptors Scoring Shots. So I'll click on the chart title. I can go Control A now to select the text there to replace it and type in Raptor Scoring Shots. I can press Enter, we'll put a new line in. No, it won't. What happens? Press Enter, puts in a new line. So we just have to click out of that area to accept that. Let's check the final look again. So I'm just going to decrease the magnification so we can see how that compares. So that's good. And just while we're working this mode, I'm going to select columns D and E and auto fit them by double clicking just so it works at this magnification nicely. Let's have another look at the final look. So we've done that one. So now what we want to do is the second scoring chart, which has the players at the bottom again, but it has the blue numbers for the total points. So create chart 2. We select A2 to A10, just the first column, and then we need to control click and select E2 to E10. So we've got two separate sections selected. We needed the control key to help. Create a clustered column chart from the charts group again. So go to Insert, and we want a clustered column chart, which is the first one. So we click on that. We're going to reposition it so it lines up underneath the other one. And we're going to change the size by clicking on the size handle and stretching it to the right. Will match up with the one above, and the player name should fit in. Step 28. Change the chart title to Raptor Scoring. So we'll click on TP, double click there, type in Raptor Scoring. Click outside to accept that. Add the total points values so that they are displayed above each column. How do we do that? We use the charts elements at the top of the chart on the right. So we have to click on the chart, click on the green chart elements icon, and we need to choose the total points. So we select data labels. We need to click on the little right arrow and choose outside end. And there we have the numbers above each column. Checking with the final look. All looks good. We're done.